All right. And this one, I'm going to talk about the heavens in existence. This is like a massive block of time where we are, and I talked about that. And this is like the heavens, as you plural. Let's say we all came from the heavens, of not in the block of time though, where we exist now. But let's say we didn't know. We thought it was like only the heavens where we were from. That's why everyone's pretty much shocked to be in this block of time. All right, interesting. It's a theory. I'm not saying it's fact or anything. The thing of this though is this: if the heavens operate a certain way that we didn't know, that's all I'm saying in this one. Simply, it looks like the whole thing is connected like this, like connected to a massive block of time. We didn't know this part, which is a pretty important part. Is why we got here. It's part of a function of the heavens, but no one knew it. No, it was unknown to us. But in the heavens are what though? Heavens are what? Heavens are centric, right? Heavens also, like stars are centric. Heavens, in the heavens you can come up with all the answers for everything, because you're happy. And you would reveal answers that are important. Okay. But if you always were in the heavens, you wouldn't know anything else besides that either. Now, the funny thing about that is what we're doing in this block of existence, this massive block of time. It looks like something complicated now. It looks like we got sent to a situation of where the answer we came up with the answers already before. That's why the massive block of time already has the answers. But we don't know all the answers because we're endless people, almost endless people. The thing of it is, it's complicated though. All right. Now, if the whole thing, without the massive block of time, the heavens wouldn't exist at all. They wouldn't care to be there. Now that's odd. It's odd. But what I could say though is something simple. Look, it looks like no one wants to be in the massive block of time. No one wants to be in many massive blocks of time. No one wants to be in like some kind of operation that is not cool. Unfortunately though, and go back to this situation about static space and space, where practically nothing created the universe. And there's a book on it, The Universe from Nothing by Krauss. That's an interesting book. It's an interesting theory though, about how static space can create everything. Everything pretty much amounts to static space at the end anyway. So it'll always win. But what is the problem of the whole thing really? Well, it looks like it's creating like a monstrous kind. It looks like it hasn't evolved further than a monster. But there's always been static space in space. So maybe it's beyond that too. It could be a dialogue only between static space and space. And what we don't know is static space could be a universe anyway. And we just don't know it. Could be other things too. The problem of the whole thing is this is like philosophy a little. What do you think is the problem of when heavens connect and are part of a function of a block of time, that you have to put your ideas to the test in a hostile environment pretty much. Well, not really necessarily too hostile, but pretty much scarier than the heavens. And not as nice, not as understanding, not as cool at all. The thing of it is, it's complicated now. Because it looks like you go from the heavens to a much tougher situation. And so far, it's as far as I've gotten in the whole thing. But what it looks like, it's peculiar really. It's peculiar because I'll tell you why. It's hard to say that everyone's from heaven, everyone's from the heavens, but what it could be something relative to the heavens too, that you're not accustomed to the same things that go on in the massive block of time that we're in now. The only thing I can say though is it looks like a system that is centric, that revolves around the work that we've all done, and it's already done already. But we we didn't know or complete it yet again, but it's done, it's known. The problem of it is complicated. What the hell's going on a lot. I'll tell you one thing. It's a one-way ticket too. Once you're in the block of time, you're not going back to the heavens. And you're still in the heavens. You're not knowing that the massive block of time exists. It gets complicated after a while, really, You're not aware of that you're here. You're not aware that you're here. You're not aware that you're in this situation right now. It looks so complicated about something that is not a conspiracy, really, because static space and space is pretty much it. What we're doing in it is something like just improving life, improving the quality of life, really. Is pretty much the essence of what people do in a lot of things too. And the thing of it is that when you improve the quality of life correctly, why is that? See, what I'm saying is that we're in a minimal respect anyway. Static space and space are not. They're the whole thing. But if you think about it correctly, in one respect though, why are the heavens centric? If you think about this, why are stars centric? Well, it is a funny discussion. I'll give you one example of why. It's almost like it connects to something important, what we do. Not a static space and space. And they are conscious too. They're conscious too. But not how we are. They wouldn't, the planet doesn't address people necessarily. She could be conscious too. And time, like I said before, is consciousness. The problem is everything's a connectivity, really. A match connectivity. Like I said, the incomplete circle of man, right? Well, yeah, that's that. But it does connect in heaven. It leads you to circumstances that are odd. I'll tell you why. All the work that we do, really, connects to a greater perspective that we create because the work is correct. The problem of it is what has been going on the whole time. So the heavens wouldn't be centric if we weren't important. We weren't important. We don't know enough to understand what's really been going on the whole time in the whole scenario. But one thing I can say, never think it's like something of a simplicity. It gets too complicated, and humans are elegant and simple. But the beauty of humans is that they can cut through a lot of bullshit that way. The only thing I can say, though, is when the connectivities keep on working, what does that mean? And what does it mean throughout the whole massive block of time? Well, it looks like something preposterous, really. It looks like something that you don't want to be a part of, really. But on a larger scale, I can say this though: when the whole thing is something interesting, what has been the whole discussion of what? Because look, the ones that always exist know the whole answer and they know the perspective of it, but it's really almost like what I'm saying. It's almost like an agenda of something that never can leave its own agendas, is the complexity and the enigma.